Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Design with Ruzbe. Continuing with CSWA Practice Problems, today we'll work on question 6.5. Let's take a look at this question. So in this question, unit of measurement is millimeter gram second. Like always, we need to ensure we are using the same unit of measurement in SolidWorks setting. Now looking at this geometry, it's a pretty much simple geometry. You can see that we have the top view, front view, and the right view. My preference is to focus on the front view. I'm going to make a 2D sketch of this view and then extrude that for 50 millimeter. Then after that, I will focus on making this cutout in the geometry using revolve cut command and extrude cut command. So with this introduction, let's jump into SolidWorks and start modeling this part. In SolidWorks, first we need to check unit of measurement, and as you can see, we have millimeter gram second, which is a correct unit of measurement. Now, click on a sketch, and click on front plane. Here I need to make two circles. Click on circle command and make the first one and the second one. The radius of the outer circle is 50 millimeter, which means that the diameter should be 100 millimeter. The diameter of the inner circle is 25 millimeter. Next, click on line command because we need to add a part here. So click from the highest point of the circle, go to right and go down. And that's it. That's the geometry we want. Now it's time to extrude this geometry. Click on feature, click on extrude bus. And because this geometry is kind of symmetric, from the drop down menu, I want to make sure that I have midplane. So make sure that you have midplane selected. Now for the contour, I select this part and I select this part. And for the thickness, I'm going to change this to 50 millimeter. Awesome. Click on OK and that's it. So that's the first part of the geometry. Second part is to make the cutout in this geometry, and I want to start with the revolve cut command. So let's click on a sketch, and let's choose right plane. So here I need to make axis of rotation and the contour. Let's start with the contour. For making the contour, I click on arc command, and then here I'm going to make an arc shape. Let's close this arc. According to the right view, the radius of the arc should be 16 millimeters. So click on the smart dimension and add 16 millimeter radius here. Okay, so now we have the contour. For the axis of rotation, you can simply click on drop down menu, choose center line and make a center line here. Now exit sketch. Okay, so now you can see I have this contour and axis of rotation. Click on feature, click on revolve cut. SolidWorks automatically selected the contour and axis of rotation. However, we don't need full circle. We don't need 360. As you know, a full circle is 360. However, here we want to start from this top section and going to this section. This is 3/4 of a circle, which means that we need to change the angle to 270 degrees. As you can see, the direction is wrong, so all you need to do is to click on reverse direction here. And now we have this revolve cut. Click on OK, and that's it. Awesome. Now we go to the next step and last step. Here, for this step, we want to extrude cut this profile. Basically, we have this profile and we want to cut it all the way to the back surface. In order to do this, we can click on feature, click on extrude cut. And now here, I can take advantage of the contour that I had before. Click on the drop down menu, click on revolve cut, and the sketch is here. Click on it, and SolidWorks automatically detected the contour. The problem is the direction is wrong, so change the direction. And because the blind option is good, but because we want to cut all the way to the back surface, just say through all. Click on OK, and that's it. That's the final geometry. I know this was a quick video. Let's quickly check the total volume in a question and make sure that this model is correct. In the question, you can see the total volume here. The total volume is 292,994 cubic millimeters. Let's go back to the model and check the volume for our model. In SolidWorks, in order to check the volume, you can click on Evaluate and then Mass Properties. And here you can see the total volume. the total volume for our model is 292,994 cubic millimeters. This is exactly same as the number that we had in a question, which is showing our model is correct and there's no problem with it. Okay, awesome. That's it. That's a wrap for this video. I hope you liked it. If you have any question or comment, please leave comments down below. Thanks again for watching. My name is Rusbe. Hope to see you again soon in the next videos.